I'm trying to show you the mountains. I'm not sure how much of them you can see because this camera isn't great. It has a good zoom though, and that's why I take it with me every time I come back because it's very helpful. So the mountains that you see, that wide mountain range that you see pretty much from everywhere here in my village, the Blue Mountains, they're called the Balkan Mountains. Now the Balkan Mountains, that's where the name Balkans of the Balkan Peninsula comes from this long mountain, the Balkan Mountain. I'm proud to say that it's from Bulgaria. But that's not what I want to talk to you about today. It's a spontaneous video. What you should know is that if you feel tempted to judge any of these videos, or why did he say that, they're spontaneous on this channel. That's different than Men's Corner. They're a little bit less spontaneous because I do a lot more planning, but this, my personal channel, is just glimpses, raw glimpses of my heart and my thoughts at the moment. So if I say stupid things, I'm tempted to say forgive me, but I don't know. It is what it is. And yeah, some of them I might regret, but many of them I don't. Because just, you know, things just come out. Anyway, the mountains behind me, the long range mountains, the Balkan Mountains, back in the day, hundreds of years ago, when Bulgaria was ruled by the Ottoman Empire, they were bandits. They were people who, not all of them were criminals, some of them were. For example, somebody's sister has been raped by an Ottoman official, and then he vows revenge and he disappears into the Balkan Mountains, or other mountains like the Rhodope mountain. But because we're closer to the Balkan Mountains, I want to talk to you about that. And then he finds other people with similar ideas of revenge, and then they start attacking the Turks. But they're bandits. They're not an army. They don't have in mind the liberation of the country, of the people, of the tribe. They have in mind personal revenge. Some of them have in mind the liberation, and then they evolved into something far more than bandits. But I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the small players. People who, like most of us, we just want a nice, quiet little life. And if that life gets disrupted, we hide into the mountains. We go and we have one thing in mind: to hide, and if possible, to take revenge. But if we can't take revenge, then we just keep trying and keep just staying hidden. Without me judging those people, I'm grateful for their hearts. I must say that some of them, after the liberation, they remained bandits. They found something to fight against. Of course, there was a lot of injustice anyway. Whether it's by the Ottomans or by the Bulgarians, in many ways we're worse in some points of history to our own people. But they found injustice. They found reason to remain in hiding and to play small and to rob and to kill, and that's not bringing glory to anyone. And I want to speak to you now, men who are like that. You will find things in the world that will drive you into hiding, into the Balkan Mountains, into the darkness. But you can't change the world. And you can't use the world as an excuse. The world will assault you. It will attack you. It will reveal your deepest wounds. What you do with that now is not up to the world, but it's up to you. Those people who hid in the mountains, yes, the world assaulted them, the world did horrible things to them, but some of them moved on. And instead of looking into their own small story and clinging onto the hope for revenge, they actually evolved and they became freedom fighters. And they fought for the liberation of the tribe, of the country, of the nation. Now that's different. That's an evolution from playing small to playing big. And I'm calling you out. Come down from the mountain. Face your fears. Face your trauma. And start playing big, because you were born for something great. You were born for something big. And so long as you hide, you can never enter that destiny. Would it be easy? No. But it's better than dying a little bit every day, which is what happens when you live in hiding for too long. So yes, I'm calling you out, man, with compassion. I know what you feel. And yet I call you out, because that's your destiny. Don't escape your destiny. You cannot escape your destiny. If you want to be alive, that is. if you want to die a little every day and deprive yourself and all those around you and the whole world of your presence, of the essence of your masculine presence and your own happiness, then yes, yeah, you can hide. There's no life in hiding. You must come out. You must become who you were born to be. Do not fear.